My name is Henry of Skalitz, and I'm the fistiest man alive. I was born in hardcore mode with all the disabilities known to the world. This literally makes me the most disabled man in the world. Me ma gave me a bollocking over the use of swords, then she died. So I vowed never to use a weapon. I'm only going to use my fists in my adventures, and I vow to never kill another human being if it can be helped. I also vow to remain a virgin and keep my precious bodily fluids within myself. This is my story. Well, I've escaped the Cumans and made it to Talmberg. I don't like this place. Not one bit. Immediately my thoughts gravitate towards escaping. This isn't a place that's good for my soul, and you'll find out why later. Sorry for freaking out. I've just had PTSD from my past life coming back to haunt me. You see, within this quaint little castle lives someone who is very dangerous to men dedicated to purity, men such as myself.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
Lady, I'm honoured.
You see, the lady of this castle had unintentionally maxed out on one trait. And that trait is horniness. Wait, I'm not kidding. If you check her stats in the game file, you'll find that she has a whopping 20 points in horniness. No other character in the game even comes close.
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
How did she get this horny, you ask? Well, let her tell you the story.
Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned. I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. 7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
If you didn't get all that, basically, she got married off to a loser. But before she could join this loser, he lost his own castle and was imprisoned in his own dungeon for 7 years. His wife had to raise money and pay his ransom to free him. But by the time he got out, he turned into a limp dick who could no longer satisfy his wife. No judgment. Anyone cooped up in such circumstance would build up horniness at a rapid pace. She's literally ready to explode, and I...
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
And I can't turn the riz off. For fuck's sakes, Henry. She's ready to jump on your bones, and you're born with brittle bones. I'm going to die of a broken pelvis if I stay here much longer. I got to get out of here.
Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Balding.
Weren't you the one locked up by Havel, you little bitch? God damn it. Things can't be simple, can it? I really need to escape. Thankfully, the invading Cumans decided to turn up. This got everyone in a panic, and I simply had to jump off a bridge to get out. Now I can get back to what I was meant to do in life, fisting men and keeping my virginity intact. I was off to a good start. There were a couple of low-life scum along the way, stealing from corpses. I fisted them where I found them. I was also open to a little choking. After I put them down, non-lethally of course, I would take some of their clothing so that I could smell them later. I mean sell them! Sell them! Don't take what I just said out of context.
What's going on there? What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
I hope I never end up like this dumbass. Going down in one hit, what kind of person does that? This is why I returned to Skalitz to mop up. No one's going to bring me down. Ow, fuck!